All right, you guys, real quick, I want to address Brittney's post from end of May where she said she just saw the interview that I had done with one of my graduates who's charging $250 an hour. And she was just freaking out about that and just thinking about what she charges for chair massage, $75 an hour. She says, does that seem right? Should it be higher? And then she says, I also do out-call DT massage. What's DT massage, you guys? DT massage. Why is that acronym not sticking in my brain? Anyway, I charge $100 for 90 minutes. Is that okay? And then Brittney's golden question here is, I have this ongoing battle in my head about charging what I'm worth and I'm not undercutting the massage profession and at the same time trying not to overcharge and feel greedy. Anyone else feel like this? Okay, so here's the thing, Brittney, all right? What you charge has nothing to do with other massage therapists around you. In fact, I would like to start a movement where we are all raising each other up and we are charging well over what these sad basic rates are that people are charging these days, like $65 an hour, $75 an hour. You guys, I have not really seen the price for hourly rates of massage therapy move very much in the last 10 or 20 years, and it makes me sad. So to answer Brittney's question, Brittney, let's see. So her first thing is, I charge $75 per hour. Does that seem right? Should it be higher? So here's the thing. Nobody can determine if your rates are right but you, Brittney, and I sense some money issues, which is one of my favorite myths to bust in this industry and favorite thing to help people unravel from, is this whole idea about money. So listen, if you're assuming you're running your business as a business, you have to determine your rates strategically. You have to know exactly what your target is for the year, how much you want to make, what you need to charge per session will be determined by how many hours a week you want to work. So you have to do the math. You cannot charge based on what you feel, okay? Because there's way too many things going on in your head about, I don't want to be greedy. I don't know that I can command what I'm worth. What am I worth? You know, you can't do it based on the chatter in your head. You actually have to do the math and get it down on paper. Okay. And then whatever that rate is, you're going to have to deal with your self-worth issues about or marketing issues or value proposition issues about how to actually command those prices. Most massage therapists, I'm going to be bold here, most massage therapists are not charging enough money, guys. Most of us would do so much better to raise your rates. How about we stop accepting tips? Can we just do that? Can we just, solo practitioners, obviously don't do this if you work for a spa or franchise or something like that. If you work for someone else, that's not up to you. But if you work in your own practice, can I just take a vote here? What do you guys think would happen if all massage therapists across the board in private practice stopped accepting tips and then just raised their rates by at least $20? What do you think would happen? I think a lot of good things would happen, but I want to hear from you. Okay, so if you guys are watching me live, say hi. Okay, I just have a couple minutes here before my meeting with my staff starts. So again, answering the question, are my rates okay? Well, you're the only person that can answer that based on what your goals and needs are. Also, I'd love to eliminate the talk in this profession about people saying, like trying to get approval from everybody else about what they charge. It's a little bit crazy. So the other thing Brittney wanted to ask about is, she says, I have this ongoing battle in my head about charging what I'm worth. You guys remember, you can't charge what you're worth. You're priceless. What's the worth of a soul? What's the worth of your skills? What's the worth of the sacrifices that you've made? What's the worth, in my case, I was saying this to my students the other day, because when I was in practice, I charged a lot, and I charged a lot as a birth doula as well. And what I charge now, even for consulting and mentoring, is way more than what most people charge, because you know what? You try and put a price tag on everything that you've learned. Everything that I've learned, all the blood, sweat, and tears of my children, the sacrifice of my relationships, my marriage, my education, my sleepless nights, put a price tag on that. I can't charge what I'm worth because I'm worth bajillions of dollars, okay? The point is, your numbers have to be in alignment with what you need to thrive, not just survive. So stop this whole talk about I just want to make enough to get by. That's BS. Like, you can't get anywhere thinking, like, aiming towards the bottom, okay? Think bigger, right? So you can't charge what you're worth. You have to figure out how much you need to charge in order to make the kind of money that you make in order to thrive. And then you have to figure out, how do you justify those rates? Another way of saying that is, don't worry about charging what you're worth. Just be worth whatever you charge. I mean, look, you guys, if you went to buy a house and your mortgage was going to be $10,000 a month, that better be a baller mansion, okay? You'd expect to get a lot for that money. Versus if your mortgage is $1,000 a month, that's going to be a different home than a $10,000 a month home, okay? So you want to think from, how can I justify these rates that I realize I must charge in order to thrive in my profession, okay? So, thank you, Martina. She says, yes, I agree with this. I think some people would start seeing us more like a necessity versus a luxury. Yeah, guys, I stopped accepting tips. The beginning of my practice, I did not accept tips because I was doing prenatal massage and I wanted people to think of this as a complement to their prenatal care. You don't tip your doctor for a good prenatal exam. You don't tip your dentist. Most massage therapists, at least in the United States, I know Canada does a lot better on this in terms of having it as a regulated healthcare profession. But most massage therapists would like to have an elevated reputation in the profession, in this industry, right? We'd like to be seen as, something more than just technicians, people that just give massages, right? And I feel like we are not charging professional rates. And the fact that we even accept tips, I think just is an outdated practice that just needs to go. So there's that. Okay. And then also the overcharge and feel greedy. Again, why is that even a concern, Brittney? Why overcharge according to who? Are you greedy? Money will make you more of whatever you are. If you're a greedy person, then money's going to amplify that. But I don't think that anybody in this profession got into it because they were greedy and just wanted to make $1 billion off of people. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's an interesting thing. And so that tells me there's a little bit of a money mindset issue there, which again is something we address a lot in this group. But you would do well to first, before you try to figure out if your rates are okay, is A, do the math, and then B, do the money mindset work. You've got to let go of those limiting beliefs. You've got to look at money differently and think differently about what you're charging. In fact, the more you charge, the better results people will get. It's proven. Okay, the more you charge, the more committed you're going to have people. Now, again, you guys, the more people you have that are going to be committed, they're going to be more committed the more you charge. And then, of course, I know the next question that comes on that is, but how do I find those people? How do I fill my practice with those people? And that's the secret, isn't it? Okay. All right. So there you go. I just wanted to, I feel like I'm kind of rambling on you guys. My son was in the ER last night. He has a concussion. He wasn't wearing his skateboard helmet and he fell at the skate park. And so, as an empath, honestly, this is the first time in my life that I feel like I'm taking on his, I was just laying in bed next to him, snuggling him. And I feel like I have taken on, some of his little amnesia and head pain. So I'm doing what I can do. I don't even believe in that. And yet I did. I was laying there going, oh my gosh, I feel like my brain is scrambled. So send me and my son all the good healing, clearing out vibes. And then while you're at it, get your own head straight about money and what you charge and all of that good stuff. All right, you guys. So have a great day. I will pop in again and see you tomorrow. And if there are any topics that you want me to address, just put that in the comments below. Talk to you later. Bye.